Welcome back to Whitt Acres. Today we're digging, splitting, and planting irises out by the pond. We're getting a beautiful day here today. It actually dropped down into the 20s last night and delivered a heavy frost. But things are warming up now this week and we're supposed to have some pretty nice weather. And I would really like to start some plantings out at the pond. And this might end up being a series of digging, splitting, and planting things by the pond because we have some perennials around the landscape here that we can select from. We have irises, hostas, daylilies. Oh, the geyser. Gorgeous. But we have irises, we have hostas, we have daylilies, we have columbine and lupine, and everything's going to do great on a pond bank. And we have a lot of pond bank to cover. Of course, we're going to be putting riprap stone on the dam and covering up those tarps, but we are going to be planting all around the other banks. And today we're going to be starting with the irises down in the cut flower garden. We're going to dig them up, split them out. We're going to leave some in the cut flower garden, but we're going to get some spread out on the pond bank as well. And I also need to get some plants into this pond too. But we're going to get these dug up out here and see how many clumps we can create. We should be able to get some good coverage on the pond bank with just things we have planted already in the landscape. Oh, Mav. Might have to put your life vest on, bud. We're going to be working near the pond. But we have some irises down here in the cut flower garden that I actually have covered up right now, trying to get the weeds to die down. But I'm thinking these clumps are big enough that we should be able to split some of these off and still be able to leave some behind. Hey, everybody out. Come on. Out of the cut flower garden. I know, you're going to be in there once we're digging, but I don't want you walking on there, you pups. Now, I don't exactly remember what color these are, but I don't think it's really going to matter. But I'm thinking we're going to plant some of these in the backside of the pond where we're going to have a large garden. Back in the backside is pretty shallow, and I think it's going to be perfect for a lot of different plants. So I think we're going to be starting a series here of transplanting things out of the garden to the pond bank. So if you want to follow along with all the plantings we're going to be doing, make sure to subscribe down below. Pop. Gotta get the shovel. right, Mav, it's time for you to go home, bud. Your ride is ready. But we are getting some new plantings around the pond here with the irises. I put one here next to the French drain opening, just below one of the other plantings that we got in here, one of the grasses. Maverick, don't fall in there. That's a steep shelf. Hey, that's a bobber. That's not for you. Don't touch it. Nope, stay here. Come here. We did plant this grass from the big grass that we had out front. I'm hoping it's gonna take root. It was a really small one, so I'm not sure yet. But I put another iris at the bottom of the spillway, and we got a bunch over there in the back left corner. And those are going to be beautiful because those are actually going to be in sight from the patio too. I'm thinking the right side I might do cattails because they'll be a little bit taller, but we'll see about that. I do have a friend with cattails I can dig up. And then the first one we got planted by the emergency spillway. I don't know what any of these colors are going to be either. But no matter what the color is, they are going to help filter the water, and they're also going to help hold the ground in place. Wherever we have them planted, the roots are going to help hold all the soil in place on the hill. So we're going to be getting a lot more plantings out here, especially on the upper hill side. Pups, but come on. Time for you to go home, Mav. Pup. Watch out, bud. And if you're interested in seeing the creation of the pond out here, this pond was dug on my other channel, Whitt Acres Homestead. So go over to that channel and see the whole process of digging out the 1/4 acre pond. I hear you, pup. Me, my dad, and brother dug it out in 3 days, and it's all on video, so enjoy. I hear ya. You pup. Yes, puppy. Mav went home. It's just you and me now, buddy. Yeah, it's just you and me now. And I am loving seeing green out by the pond. That is beautiful. It'll be nice when everything starts coming to life, but we're getting it piece by piece planted out there by the pond. And you really can't even tell we took them from the cut flower garden. They're still going to be growing out there. Unfortunately, I did notice the heavy frost this morning knocked down some of the buds that the irises already had on. So hopefully some of those root balls still have enough energy to put up some new flower stalks so we can at least see what color they are. I can look back at last year's garden tour videos and see what we had blooming over there, but I just want to see what I put out there because I kind of mixed them up. But that is exciting. It feels good to get the back pond garden started. Now I do think we are going to be planting the giant pumpkin tomorrow, so we might have to hold off on the pond plantings. The weather's looking good and the hoop house is ready for the giant pumpkin to get started. Pop. And that's going to be a really fun grow. It doesn't seem like the frost hurt the columbine at all. Look at this beauty. Gorgeous. And there are a few volunteer columbines like this one that popped up outside the garden, and the lupine right here. And there's another lupine right there that we can dig up, but there's more volunteers that we're going to be able to dig out of these gardens and get planted on the pond bank. Pup, you got to tell them to subscribe down below. Oh, the geyser. Gorgeous. Alright guys, that's going to be all for this one. We got some irises dug up, split, and planted out by the pond. And like I said, this is going to be the first of a series of plantings we're going to be doing by the pond. So if you want to keep following along with everything here at Whitt Acres, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit that like button before you leave and you can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching. Good boy.